Hey everyone, I'm Joanne Smith and welcome to Joanne's Corner. In today's tutorial, we're going to be making a trash bag for your vehicle. So grab your fabric and let's get started. Here's what you're going to need for today's project. We have 2 pieces of fusible fleece, or you can use quilt batting, 2 pieces of outer fabric, and 2 pieces of lining fabric. All 3 of these need to be cut 10 inches by 10 inches. You're going to need a ruler. You're also going to need a piece of fabric for your strap. And this is 3 inches by 15 inches. You're going to need a pair of scissors, something to mark with, your rotary cutter. I have some clips. You can use pins if you want, your iron, and of course your sewing machine. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to attach one of our fusible fleece pieces to one piece of our outer fabric. And you want to put the back side of your fabric on the bumpy side of your fusible fleece. And if you're just using quilt batting, you can use the basting spray. I use this 505 temporary adhesive and just spray that on there and get it to stick. So we're going to do this to both of our outer pieces according to the instructions on the package, and we'll be right back. Next, we're going to put both of our right sides of our outer fabric together. I'm going to place them right sides together, clip it all the way around, and we're going to sew. We're going to start with a back stitch and then sew all the way around these 3 sides up to here, and then back stitch and leave the top open. After you sew the right sides together, put that to the side and get out your lining pieces, and we're going to sew these right sides together, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start here with a back stitch, sew all the way down this side, sew across the bottom and up this side, and back stitch at the end and leave this open at the top. After you get finished sewing both pieces, you need to press your seams open on both of them. And then we're going to box our bottoms. We are going to make a puppet mouth with our hand like this and stick it down inside and make your little thing like a puppet. And we're going to get one corner at a time, and we're going to line our seams up. Make us a little point up here. And we're going to clip it or pin it in place. And we're going to do all 4 corners of our pieces here. And what we're going to do first, we're going to measure 2 inches from our point back here. So 2 inches, and then make a line across through here, and that'll be the line that we sew across. And we're going to do that on all of our pieces here. After you have sewn down both sides 2 inches down through there, we're going to take our scissors and just leave maybe a 1/4 inch seam there and just cut that off. And then we're going to do the same thing to our lining piece. And it should look something like that. So let's do our other piece. Make your little sandwich again. Or your, not sandwich, your little puppet face. Make your little puppet here, and then line up your corner seams on both of these, and then measure 2 inches down and sew a stitch across on both of our corners, our bottom corners. Now we're going to do the same thing to our lining. After we sew down our corners, we're going to cut off and leave about a 1/4 inch or so on both sides. Should have a little boxy looking thing. Next, we're going to work on the strap. So just press out your wrinkles. Then we're going to take it and fold it in half, and we're going to press it. Then we're going to open it again, and then we're going to fold each side to the center line there, the center fold line. And then we're going to press it again, and then we're going to fold it again and press it one more time. After you have it pressed, then you can get clips or pins and clip all the way down the side. We're going to take it to our sewing machine and run an 1/8 of an inch stitch down this side. After you sew it, just take your iron and just press it good. And that's got our strap. Next, we're going to take our outer piece and turn it right side out. Poke out our corners and just use your fingers. Whoops, I can hold on to it. And then we're going to put this down inside of our lining, and our right sides will be touching when we put it down in here. And you need to line up the seams. And clip them or pin them. And then go to your other side and line up your seams on this side. Now we are going to take our strap and we're going to put our rough sides together. These rough sides, and we are going to stick this in the middle, like midway right here, and just attach it to our outer piece. And our lining. Just attach that, and then continue to pin or clip all the way around. And we are going to run a 1/4 inch seam all the way around the top. After we get it sewed around the top, we're going to turn our bag and just stick your hand in the lining and get a hold of your bag and gently pull it through. There's our strap, our bag, and lastly, we're going to close up our lining hole here and just fold that together, and we're going to run like an 1/8 of an inch stitch across that. You can finger press it if you want, and then just pin it or clip it. And we're going to do a back stitch and then sew all the way across and back stitch. After you sew the bottom, just kind of pull it out and make sure that you've got your hole sewed up. Then we're going to cram our lining down into our bag. Poke out our corners. Ain't it cute? And then, if you want to, you can go to your sewing machine. If you want to leave this out and make like a little border around it, you can. If you don't, you can get a hold of it and push it down in the bag like that, and then do your finishing stitch around it, about a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. And just make sure your strap is out of the way. And so you can do either way you want. I have went all the way around and just pushed the lining down and clipped it all the way around, and I'm going to run a finishing stitch all the way around the outer edge, about a 1/4 of an inch. And that's how you make a little trash can for your car. Is that not the sweetest thing ever? And you can put, if you want to put like a dollar store bag or Walmart bag, Kroger bag, whatever down in here to keep it clean, you can. But this is totally washable, and it's very cute. But if you've liked my video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you soon.